Little fundamental video for you about anatomy of the guitar if you want. A lot of you got electrics, acoustics, or both. Doesn't really matter. I'm from the school have both because I love both. This Telecaster here is pretty beauty guitar. Always stays in tune pretty well. If you're an acoustic only, this is actually just an inexpensive. This was my son's, and I did a little bit of work on it. Changed the bridge saddle here to a tusk, and the nut to a tusk. That helped a lot. And as far as the parts go, bridge, saddle, sound hole, nut. Guitars have nuts, or a nut. That's your slotted piece here where your strings sit in. Your tuning keys. That's really all you got to know, unless you're getting into doing work on them. But I wanted to talk about just fundamental stuff like tuning and little things. The electric's a little different, of course, because you have your pickups. So your bridge saddles, bridge pickup, neck pickup. Some have them in the middle, like a Stratocaster. Nut, tuning keys. I'll do another video on how the neck is adjusted. So you always want a little bit of a slight curve like that, not that. Keep it in tune. So standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. Get electronic tuner. It's the easiest way to go. What works in a pinch is if you know you're in E, on the low E, you can go to the 5th fret, play it on the E and then the A, and they have to match the tone, all by ear. Go to the next two. And you got to go down 1 fret for the G and B string because the B string's tuned different. And back up. Ideally, most people have the electronic tuners with their pedals or any kind of electronic tuner really that you can use right away. So a key to, having some good progress in your guitar playing is tune it every time you sit down and play it. Keep it in tune and just helps out in every way. The other thing with this electric guitar, it has the switch between the pickups just for different sounds. So This is the neck pickup. In the middle would be both pickups. And the bridge pickup, which is give you a more trebly sound. Again, down to the ear for all this stuff. And then I was going to talk about picks. Believe it or not, I dropped it, but I generally use Dunlop nylon picks. Let me just grab one here. I see one. A Fender medium is also a good one. The Dunlop, these gray ones, are good too. I'll use a Fender medium or these Dunlop. This one here is the 0.60 millimeter. And then the darker gray is a little thicker, 0.73 millimeter. I seem to go back and forth between them, just how, whatever I'm feeling. If I feel like I need to dig in a little harder, have a little stiffer pick, I'll go with this one. Lighter plan, I like the flexibility of this one. So I just wanted to touch base on those things. The nut is very important to keep clean, lubed, and make sure it's not worn out. They're inexpensive. If you have a cheaper guitar that came probably with a plastic one, and maybe sometimes the grooves were slotted unevenly right from the factory, you can pop that out and put a new one in. I'm going to do a separate video on that. And then the lube to put in there. And it does make a difference in keeping your guitar tuned. And there's different materials too. There's like tusk or bone or plastic. There's a bunch of graphite. Anyway, that's it for right now. We'll do some more fundamental stuff a little bit before we get into the chords I'm going to start you with. And we're just going to go not slow, but it's actually going to be pretty fast, but quickly from the basics, because a lot of you have some experience, but this is also pretty good for the beginner. I'll chat with you soon.